So I'm not that great at Tarkov, but I managed to keep a fair room account. The way I manage this is by choosing my routes through maps very carefully. I want to show you my ultimate noob route through Shoreline. When you look at a map, the first thing you'll notice is the spawns in the shape of an arch. We can assume that most players will be making their way toward the middle of the map. Now this is because the most PvP and loot is in this resort area. This leaves paths that we can take safely around the map to end up at extracts. Basically due to the symmetrical nature of the map being split down the middle here, and the fact that most of our enemies are going to be moving from the spawns toward resort, we can safely just rotate behind them. If there's people who are spawning here, we can just rotate around, and we've got lots of caches we can hit along the way. These ones may be hit by somebody who spawns here, but for the most part these caches almost never seem to be hit. The places you must watch out for are the crossover points, which are big bottlenecks for the map. All three of these crossovers typically have scavs, and two of the crossovers actually have sniper scavs that you particularly want to be careful of. Even though they can be a really big pain in the ass, usually you can take them out with ease. And one thing to mention is once you take out these scavs, you want to move rather quickly away from these hot zones. If I drew a heat map of the places I got killed in Shoreline, it would look a lot like this, with honestly this area being the most, and also this, just because I tend to stay away from this spot, going through the middle here, just because people on the roof of resort have eyes on you, people traveling up these hills have eyes on you, and there's lots of like lookout points here. As we get further away from those kind of quote-unquote hot areas, I would definitely say you're getting killed less, and then by the time you get kind of outside, you're really not getting killed that much. Apart from I tend to run into a lot of PvP kind of in this area. Anyway, that's a little bit of a ramble, but the main point is that this route, one of my favorites, is just absolutely beautiful for loot. This, I will say, is my favorite route, the most southernmost route, but the northern one is also very viable. Although there are less caches along the way, the upshot is that there are like several caches in the swamp area, and if you are brave enough, it's a little wide open, and I don't go there too often just because of that fact. But if you're brave enough, definitely there's some good loot to be had in that area, especially with the new dynamic loot update. So to wrap it up, guys, I recognize that your results may vary, but I swear by this route. I have had a 10 raid streak of surviving running this route, and that is my best for this wipe. Again, your results may vary, but I hope you give it a try, and I hope it works out for you. Thanks so much for watching.